Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. I want to share with you, and as you've probably seen on TikTok, there's a lot of makeup trends happening right now. One of them is called All Over Blush. Another one is called Berry, the Berry trend. And one of them is called the Strawberry look. Okay, well, I'm going to show you what I did to accomplish the look I wanted because I'm a soft autumn, and I did have, or I still do have some of the cool shades when I thought I was a cool winter, but with the new color analysis, I have been rebranded or recolor analyzed that I'm a soft autumn. So I have to wear muted shades of clothing colors with warm tones in them and so on. So I'm going to show you what I used to come up with the new all over berry look that is trending crazily on TikTok, using the shades that I have and what I did to mute them to make them more warm tones. So first of all, I always do my eyes. Sometimes I like dramatic eye looks, sometimes I like them more soft. So what I did with these colors here, this is an older palette, and I love using the Mary Kay colors. This was from a couple springs ago, I think. I'm not sure. These are the pinks, and these are cool pinks, as you can see. Whoops, let me not blind you with that. These cool pinks. So I used these two colors and this one. And I'm going to show you how I transformed these colors, which, by the way, are very, very intense. So let's do this one here. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. If you can see that, maybe you can't. Put it on the back of my hand, right there. Pretty intense. And then the next one was this one, which is really intense. And right there. And then this one here is a sparkly, glittery white. Okay. I used, pink actually. It looks white here, but it's a light pink. I used all three of those, but then I muted them with some other warmer tones of, or shades of eyeshadow. And I'm going to show you what I used for the blush as well. Now the blush, you're going to have a heart attack because this was I thought was my color, but it's not. But I'm using it anyway. And I'm going to show you how I muted that to make it look more, have a more warm color like I have here. And it was this one here. I used that. So I'm going to show you what I did to transform. And that one, by the way, is really, really dark. Right there. Okay. Which is not even anywhere near that. So these are the colors that I should not wear, but I'm going to show you how I wear them anyway. Okay. And this doesn't mean that you've got to go through and show and throw away all of your makeup. You're just going to transition it to your tone. So if you've made makeup mistakes before, just not your color, I'm going to show you what you can do to be able to still use those colors, but to make them your own. So for my eyes, I showed you the three colors that I used. And what I did is I transitioned them into more warmer, muted shades and not the bright. So what I did is I took the light pink and I went over it, or that bright pink, as a matter of fact, if I can show you, was this one here. I went over it with this softer pink, and you can see that it matches perfectly to my eyeshadow. Okay, right there that I have on now. And then that deep purpley pink right there. Okay, I muted that with this one right here. Okay, and it muted that up very nicely, but I still have that berry look, but it's a warm berry. And then for this pink highlighter, I went and I muted it with this, it's almost gone, this one here. I went all over that, under the eye, or over the, under the lid. Let me just take my glasses off so you can see the transition a lot better. You can still see the berry showing through. So this really warmed it up. And then I used the outer, not quite the fourth, let's say, with this black underneath and went over it with the berry. So it didn't look black. It just muted it to look like a dark plum. Okay, and these are the eye colors or eyeshadow colors that I am to wear with hazel eyes, and they just make my hazel eyes look even more, they just pop. Okay, and then with the blush that I showed you that looked super dark, okay, which I have right here, okay, I put that on, but what I did is I took the warmer bronze right here, and let me show you this. I could just do it right over here and show you what it did. I could probably do that with the rest of the colors too. So let's go with the bronze, and what I did is I went over it, and look how it warmed that right up. See that? Okay, it warmed it right up. And then with this pink here, I went in with my white. I don't know if I can get enough out of there on my finger, but we'll try. And this warmed up that pink, but they're like translucent. They'll show through, so the color will show through, but it will be a different tone, like a warm tone or a cool tone. And so that warmed that up, so it's a warmer cream color. And then the dark berry one, I went over that one with this one here. Whoops, this one right there. And I went over this berry one with this. And look how that warmed that right up. Okay, that's the color I have on my lid right now. And then this pink one right here. We went in and we transitioned this. Whoops. And transitioned this right over there with the warm. Okay, so you see it. Those are the colors. Transform those bright colors. Not in my best interest now, and made them mine. And then for my lips, I used the eyeliner. I used the dark brown, tight line right into the lash line. Okay, and then for my lips, I don't have my lip liner out here. Oh yeah, I do. This is the lip liner. I put this all over my lip because I don't line my lips, because now the trend, or the best way, I guess, would be not to have that lip liner showing. You want it muted, but you want your lips to look fuller, okay? So I went over my entire lip with this, and then I went, and let me just show you those. If I can find another spot on my skin, I'll do it here on my wrist. This was the color here, okay? And that's a warmer shade. And then I went over it. Let me blend that a little bit because I didn't put it on that heavy. And then I went in with, believe it or not, this color here. You can see the color on it. But I went over it. Let me blend it. I went over it, and that's the lip color that I have on now, which I warmed those right up. So yeah, you can do the trends. You can do the trends. You don't have to have the exact same color. And like, again, if you make a color mistake, you can change it up. And these colors, I love these Mary Kay colors because they're translucent. So whatever you put on underneath and put over it, it's going to show through slightly with a different tint and make it your own. So don't throw out those makeup mistakes. Transition them into your colors, and it's easy to do. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll be happy to work with you. If you have a Mary Kay girl, let her know you want to work with some color. And if you don't have a Mary Kay girl, then let me know, and I'll be happy to help you with those. And also, if you would kindly follow, that helps the algorithm so that I get more reach. And that's about all I have. And yes, my hair is loving this humidity. Can y'all tell? It's getting huge. It's getting so big. But that's my tip for you for transitioning cool colors to warm. And you can also do the opposite. You can transition those warm colors that are not quite right into your cool palette. And so let me know what you thought in the comments, and have a great rest of your Saturday evening. Bye-bye.